The biased BBC are under attack again for posting a very misleading and controversial news headline where they asked, why are Israel in Eurovision? Alright, so for those who don't understand how Eurovision works, or the company behind it, because it's got the word Euro in it, let's start an educational video. But let's actually talk about what's going on with the BBC. So they did this post, BBC News, saying acts from 26 countries are performing in this year's BBC Eurovision in Liverpool. Why is Israel in the contest despite not being a European nation? Why? Guys, why? Obviously, when you click on the article, they go, it's a good clickbait article. They go through the explanation and say that people are wondering, why should Israel be in this? So people got offended. Everybody kicked off and everybody said, well, what is wrong with the BBC? Also, some people said, well, the BBC is stupid. Did they not realize the certain problems with this criticism of Eurovision? But they were just trying to hook people to click on the article. But the reality is, there were a lot of, let's just call them pro-BBC people, left-wing liberals, let's just say, who took it the wrong way. They didn't even click on the article, so they decided to actually then criticize Israel and its existence in Eurovision. For the record, the whole thing is because of the EBU. Now, for those who don't know, this organization is the European Broadcasting Union, and because it's based in Europe, but it is obviously international, so you can actually see a list of broadcasters and nations' TV stations, TV and radio. You can see on the list, we got Israel, you got Azerbaijan, you got Jordan, you got Libya, and you've got obviously European countries as well, Latvia, the Netherlands, Germany. By the way, this is just a screenshot of parts of the list. Their list is much longer than this. You've got Algeria, and you also have Germany and Greece. These are the members of the European Broadcasting Union, or the EBU. Now, members of this organization, it's called European because it's based in Europe, but it's not just for European countries, are members of Eurovision contest. They can apply to join Eurovision as a contest. Now, people are freaking out saying, why is Israel in Eurovision? Because it's in the Middle East, on the border of like Europe and Middle East. But people start tweeting saying, Stephen Burston said, wait until the BBC find out that Australia is in Eurovision. That's a good point as well. Australia have been in Eurovision as well, because they are also a member of EBU. We had this guy saying, because it's closer than Australia and sends better songs than the UK. Obviously, this guy clearly is either an Israeli citizen or just a fan of Israel. But I don't understand. Why do the BBC do this themselves? They always turn themselves into an easy target. Just to have, again, it worked. It did work. The clickbait hook headline is the reason we're talking about it. Now, some people are watching this are going to get angry at me saying, why are you giving publicity to the BBC? Because I'm not really in favor of cancel culture. And it happens all the time. When I interview some lefty like Femi or Steve Bray is in my video just in the background protesting, people say, why are you giving it publicity? Deplatform. I'm not in favor of deplatforming. If they want attention, I will give them the attention they want. Why not? If they want, if they're attention seekers, if they want publicity, let's give it to them. I'm being kind. And it helps because the more you publicize them, the more you expose them. Because they are no longer in an echo chamber. The political left, they used to be an echo chamber, in very quiet underground. But now they are infiltrating the whole system. They are infecting the whole thing like a virus. As I always say, the education, academia, the cultural institutions, the political system, entertainment and showbiz. So if we don't expose them, if I don't talk about them, then they are going to be talking about all the nonsensical ideas that they have, and people will listen to them. They are getting the publicity that they want. So it's not really me giving them extra platform for no reason. I am not going to deplatform them. I'm not going to cancel them. I am going to be challenging them and countering their ideas. And if some people are snowflakey on the political right, and be like, oh, I don't really want to listen to Femi or see his face. It's fine. Go watch something else. Doesn't really matter. We have to counter these arguments. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.